Hello and welcome to Sports Update on Trust TV. I am Emmanuel Fashimi. It's a lovely evening. We're still in the new year 2024. I know we are still having the new year fever out there, and please use your head while you are out there enjoying yourself. Don't the year is just starting, and what do you want for the year? What do you want to achieve in the new year? What are your dreams and aspirations for 2024? Don't forget that, have that at the back of your mind, that at the end of this year, you should be able to achieve something better for yourself. All right, let's begin with this story quickly. That is volleyball, where our own senior women's national team captain, Ukpabi, is confident that Nigeria will qualify for the 2024 Africa Games. The qualifier will start 2 days away from now, and Nigeria will be participating in the qualification series for the 2024 African Games. And the senior women's national team, that is the volleyball team of Nigeria, have this belief that the team will qualify for the 2024 African Games. And I think I also want to share that same belief with her, because we actually have a very good team. Let's not forget that last year we participated at the volleyball African Championship, where we did so well. And right now, the qualification for the African Games will be coming up. Will be starting 2 days away from now. And the team is fully ready and prepared. They've been in camp here in Abuja at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, where they have been putting their tactics. We know that where they have been putting their tactics together, at least mastering their skills of how they are going to participate at the qualification series. So it's a good one. After looking at what they have done so far, Ukpabi, the captain of the side, believes that yes, they can go all the way and pick the ticket for the 2024 African Games, which is a good one. And for the African Games, we'll be having a lot of individual sports, and as in individual persons representing Nigeria in individual sport, and also we'll be having team sports that will be representing the country. But for the volleyball, I think they are putting their pieces together, putting their acts and skills together to see how they can qualify. They need to go through the qualification series before they can participate in the event. That is the 2024 All African Games. So it's a good one coming in from the captain of the side, Ukpabi by name. All right, we'll still come back to that story. Let's quickly move over. Still on the women's sports, let's look at this fantastic one for the month of December. Now, NWFL has a lineup of nominees for the Player of the Month award. That is Player of the Month award POTM reveals five nominees, and we have let's have that picture. We have their names: Blessing Okpe of Rivers Angels, we have Inkiru Nweke of Ambia Angels, and we have Sylvia Echefu of Confluence Queens, who have kept 5 clean sheets in the month of December, and for Folashade Ijamilusi of Robo Queens. So these are the players who have been nominated for the Player of the Month award for December 2023. That was the last month, and within the week the winner will be announced, and also the winner for the Coach of the Month award will be announced alongside the Player of the Month. We all know that the Women's League will be resuming next week after they went on break for the festive period, that is Christmas and New Year break, and hostilities will resume next week. But within the week, the winner of that award for the Player of the Month for December 2023 will be announced. All right, let's leave that story. Still talking about a Nigerian club of football. Now let's look at this one from Heartland, that is Owerri, where Christian Obi has been who was reinstated back as the coach of that team after Kennedy Boboye resigned his position. We know that Kennedy Boboye brought Heartland, that is Christian Obi, brought Heartland back to the MPFL, where they went unbeaten in the NNL. That is the 2022-2023 league season. They went unbeaten in all of their games, and they got automatic promotion to the Nigerian Premier Football League. And after that, Christian Obi left the team, and Kennedy Boboye was drafted in. But right now, after that instruction from the state governor, who a lot of issues going on with that team, and Kennedy Boboye had to just resign, and Christian Obi was called back into the team, and now he has resumed duties. We know that the MPFL games also will be resuming. The league went on break for the Christmas and New Year season, so New Year period they went on break, and now the league will be back. But for Christian Obi, a man who knows these players so well after coaching them in all of the 2022-2023 league season in NLL, where they went unbeaten, and they got promoted to the league. But at the end of the day, he didn't start the season with them. But right now, he has been called back to replace Kennedy Boboye, who left the team last week. So it's a good one for Christian Obi. Let's see what he's going to do. Let's not forget that Heartland is at the bottom of the Nigerian Premier League football table. They are at the bottom, occupying the last position on the table, alongside Bayelsa United, both teams who are there. All right, let's leave that story and go straight to AFCON, and let's look at the Ghanaian squad. Now, one player will not be in that squad. That is Thomas Partey of Arsenal, who has been injured for quite some time, and we know he has not been playing for Arsenal. So, but at the end of the day, after Chris Hughton released his AFCON squad, Thomas Partey name was not mentioned. His name was not among the players that will be going to AFCON 2023 in Cote d'Ivoire, which is a very sad one for Thomas Partey. And then, I believe that the Ghanaian squad will miss his services. Let's not forget that this guy was the one who stunned us at the Qatar 2022 World Cup qualifier here in Abuja with that goal, and at the end of the day it ended on 1-1, and because of that, on away goal route, Nigeria did not go to Qatar 2022. But this time around, because of injury, he will not be part of the AFCON squad for the Ghanaian national side. So let's see if his services will be missed in the team, or they have a good replacement. Also, one player is not there. That is Lamptey. Lamptey, who plays for Brighton, also was not named in that squad. So a lot of good players who are not in the squad. But at the end of the day, Chris Hughton, the coach of the Black Stars of Ghana, knows the reason why he left out all these players. So I think and I believe he has a very good replacement for all of these players. And at the end of the day, let's see what Ghana will do. They are in the same group with Egypt and other teams in that group in the AFCON 2023. So good one for the Black Stars of Ghana. All right, let's leave the shores of the continent and go straight to Europe, and we're going to be talking about our own player, fantastic player, the other Victor, who is doing so well in the German Bundesliga. He has been named, named in the Player of the Month. That is a Team of the Month for the German Bundesliga. Victor Boniface is in there. That is the Team of the Month for December. And we know that this guy won the Rookie Player of the Month back to back in the German Bundesliga. And when we say Rookie of the Month, that award is meant for players who are just coming into the league, that is German Bundesliga, for the very first season, and he won it back to back. He won that of August, he won that of September, he won that of October, and also scooped that of November. So December, we don't know who will be named, but now signs of good thing has started for him. He has been named among the Team of the Month for December in the German Bundesliga. For December alone, Victor Boniface scored 4 goals and registered 2 good assists. And we know that Bayer Leverkusen, where he plies his trade, is the only team in Europe that has not lost any game, both domestically and then in other European competitions. They are playing the Europa League. They've not lost any game in the league. They've not lost any game in the Europa League. They've not lost even cup games. They've not lost any game. They've gone more than 40 games unbeaten. Xavi Alonso and Victor Boniface and Nigerian Natantella, who was not called up into the squad, are doing so well in the German Bundesliga, and they top the German Bundesliga table ahead of Borussia, ahead of Bayern Munich, who are following them, who are second on the German Bundesliga table. So for Victor Boniface, congratulations to him for doing a lot in the German Bundesliga, winning the Rookie Player of the Month back to back, and now he has been named in the Team of the Month for December in the German Bundesliga. And we know that he also will be joining other players in the Super Eagles camp that that has opened today right there in the United Arab Emirates. That is where they will be camping before they will now come down straight to Cote d'Ivoire, where they will have their first game in the competition. That is the AFCON 2023. That game will be coming up on the 14th of January. So that's our first game. That is when we play our first game in the competition. We are in Group A alongside Cote d'Ivoire, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau. So we will be playing all of these teams in the AFCON group stages. So let's say Victor Boniface, maybe he's going to start the partner Victor Osimhen up front, or he's going to come in as a substitute for the team. So good congratulations to him for doing all of fantastic job in the German Bundesliga. So let's leave the German Bundesliga. Let's quickly go straight to the biggest franchise in the world. Let's go straight to US, where there were games in the NBA. The Phoenix Suns, Cleveland Cavaliers, Denver Nuggets, all of them in action. All right, let's quickly look at the results of games that were playing in the NBA. Cleveland Cavaliers just lost by 3 points to Toronto Raptors, 121-124. Indiana Pacers beat Milwaukee Bucks 122-113 points. Detroit Pistons 113 points lost to Houston Rockets, who actually trashed them, taught them how to play the game. Detroit Pistons 113-136 points for Houston Rockets. And the Portland Trail Blazers lost at home to Phoenix Suns 109. They have 88 points. And Charlotte Hornets also lost at home to Denver Nuggets 93-111 points. And Dallas Mavericks lost to Utah Jazz. This is total annihilation, total whitewash of the Dallas Mavericks at home. Utah Jazz beating them 127-90 points. And Miami Heat and LA Clippers scoring 121 points to Miami Heat 104 points. Those were games in the NBA. Fantastic games, fantastic results for all of the teams, and it's a good one that in the NBA, the biggest franchise in the world, and we're having all of these games coming up. Let's quickly run over that result. Let's look at that result one result there. Actually, that is the result of Charlotte Hornets against Denver Nuggets. That is a total whitewash, and that of Utah Jazz against Dallas Mavericks. Fantastic games, fantastic result coming in from the NBA. I think the NBA is getting interesting this season, and it's looking so good for all of the teams that are playing in the NBA. All right, let's leave the NBA and quickly look at the Coppa Italia quarterfinal game that will be coming up tonight. That is in Italy. The Coppa Italia is in the quarterfinal stage, and we'll have just a game tonight right there. AC Milan will be at San Siro against Cagliari in the quarterfinal of the Italia Coppa. So good one for AC Milan, having won the league last season. They are the defending champions of the league, but this time around we know that Inter Milan is sitting so comfortably at the top of the Italian Serie A. Sorry, I beg your pardon, not AC Milan. It was Victor Osimhen's Napoli that won the league last season. AC Milan won it 2 seasons ago, and last season it was Napoli who scooped it after 33 years of waiting, and Victor Osimhen scoring 29 goals in that competition, becoming the highest goal scorer in the competition last season, and at least creating his own record, breaking the record of George Opongwe of Liberia. But for tonight, it's going to be AC Milan against Cagliari in the Italian Coppa. All right, let's leave the Italian Coppa. I'll quickly look at this last one on the show, where Chelsea are actually sniffing around every player they can actually get on their books. But this time around, it's looking good that this guy is going to join up with Chelsea, as the eyes Wolfsburg defender David Odogu, who won the MVP at the last under 17 World Cup. They played in the final, and he was so instrumental to the German under 17 national team where they won it. So good one. Their game against Argentina in the semi-final. I actually watched that game, and this young man, fantastic player, good player. If you look at that name, Odogu, you should know that he's of African descent, and you should know the side of the African descent he is coming from. But he's playing for the German national team, just like when we have our own Leon Balogun playing for the German national team before swearing allegiance to Nigeria, where he played for the Super Eagles. But he will not be in the Nations Cup with the Super Eagles, and a lot of persons have asked question, why is Leon Balogun not recalled back to the team? Well, it's left for the NFF, the coach, and everyone. They have answers to that. I am not the coach. I am not the NFF president. Ibrahim Musa Gusso can actually answer that question. But for David Odugu, I think Chelsea actually, at least, I think Chelsea are close, very, very close to see how they can snap up this guy and bring him to England. He plays for Wolfsburg, but he has not played the top tier league, that is the Bundesliga for Wolfsburg. But this time around, if he comes to England, definitely we know what he can do for Chelsea. All right, that is where we'll leave it on Sports Update from Trust TV. I am Emmanuel Fashimi. Once more, Happy New Year, and thanks for watching.
Expecting a shot from Khalid Jiboru, and intercept from there. Ball is picked up nicely. Khalid Jiboru is going for the goal. The safety Khalid is going to be at the rise when they're in the ball, and the players are facing him. He rolls it, he gets it. It's Khalid Jiboru. Khalid Jiboru picks up the ball again. He is mesmerizing there for Donchi. He's wants it, he wants it. The ball is picked up there by Dimmu. And punctured there by the Khalid Buhari, Bello Ibrahim takes the ball to the far side of the field. Bello Ibrahim wants the ball on the near side, he lost it, and who goes there is Khalid Zubairu. Khalid sends it upward. Khalid Zubairu being followed there by Buhari, Muhammadu Buhari. Khalid Zubairu, who gets it, is Awal. Look at that Awal. He plays nicely. Awal. Last shot from Awal Suleiman. And the minutes are ticking away. This is the last shot we're going to get. Awal Suleiman. Ladies and gentlemen, the end of the match. The won there by Dolce. That team and her team has succeeded in winning the first match. Hadiza has won the beach club going for the 60. Backhanded there, lovely ball by the breach and whistle. Okay, back to the field. It's choker number 4, the final choker. Launching an attack there.